Hey guys, I'm here to get into a character analysis of No Country for Old Men, which is directed by the Coen brothers, released in the year 2007. And this primarily revolves around its three leads, by way of Hyder Barton, who's a terrifying personification of fate as it meets chaotic evil. A very chilling embodiment of just chaos, violence, and death itself, as he believes his actions are justified based on his victim's choice. He literally uses his coin to determine their fate. This has a really complex play like between fate, free will, and chance. As he has an overwhelming amount of mystique value about him, just very psychological. As his past, everything about him is completely ambiguous. He just represents the inevitable and force in motion. Tommy Lee Jones is this weary moral sinner as he's facing dying past at some point times. As he's facing an older generation, he's feeling obsolete now too, with just how violent the world's harsh and the world's gotten. And he's just very faced with this ultimate decision that he needs to retire in face of all of the madness, and just perfectly portrays like very much what it kind of felt like being at the end of the 70s, just being this overwhelming force of evil looming in times. And as the story presents, like you get Josh Brolin, who's very much like a very much a lovable everyman. He gets greedy with the temptations that take over him, this force that's beyond his control completely. And it ends up taking him completely over his head, and it's just really disturbing scenario. Ultimately, very dark, very sympathetic and tragic alike. All this is just masterfully conveyed and weaved. It turns out it feels like Jones is kind of the main story, and you get Barnum and Brolin kind of just, it's like, then it takes a majority of the film, yet it's kind of more of a subplot in a sense. It's the title of No Country for Old Men. And then you got the two characters too. Woody Harrelson, just very cool, calculating hitman character, briefly displayed, but he's very layered in his brief moments. Kelly MacDonald as well, very much the emotional heart of the project. Symbolizes normalcy and love amidst the harsh violence that's displayed throughout this. It's strongly recommended from start to finish.